In the name of Allah, the widely merciful, the ever merciful. This time we discuss the explanation of Sheikh Mohammad Assara'wi of the verses 44 and 45 of the Surah Alnnou'r number 24, in the Noble Qur'an. Surah Alnnou'r, verse 44. Allah is capsizing the night and the day, last square bracket, that is, long, short, even, cold, hot, ellipsis, points, etc. right square bracket. Indeed, in that is a lesson for those who have conscious insights, last square bracket, of his capability, right square bracket. End of translation. Thus, the night and the day are two ayahs of Allah the Almighty's ayahs that follow one another, but without monotony, so the night may take from the day and vice versa, and be even in timing. And of capsizing of them is what gets hold of both of them, of heat, coolness, light and darkness. So, the issue is not monotonically mechanical process, but it is the self-existing of Allah the Almighty and His ability in issues managing according to His will. Therefore, Allah the Right says, quote, "Indeed, in that is a lesson for those who have conscious insights, last square bracket, of His capability, right square bracket." End of quote. Last square bracket Alnnou'r, verse 44, right square bracket. Taking lesson, crossing, and expressing are of the same material. We say, this is the place of the crossing over to the other side, and so expressed on such and such, which means transferring the psychological talk to tongue talk, and taking a lesson is to look at the thing and taking a lesson from it. Then we cross from it to other than it, and also is the tears, which is sadness that causes them to fall of the eyes. And the lesson taking here is for whom? Quote, for those who have conscious insights. End of quote. Last square bracket Alnnou'r, verse 44, right square bracket. The meant is the aware conscious insights and not the aware only and unconscious. Man has perceptions with their means, and a heart that receives the perceptions and filters them, and from them is led to issues. And of the people is him who sees but not seeing anything, and never reaches from his seeing to anything. And of them those who are of scrutinizing conscious vision internal. Thus, he who discovered the power of steam has seen the pot boiling and fizzing, thus lifting up the cover. This is something that we all see. Men, women, old and young, but none of us devised the theory out of it. But the steam theory man did. Then, the meant is the visions that transmit the visional things to the mind to be analyzed and to devise from them the means in it that it may benefit something out of. And Allah the Almighty has created in this universe phenomenons and ayahs. Had man pondered, looked at and examined, he would have devised from them what has enriched his life and made it progressive. Then Allah the Almighty says, Surah Alnnou'r, verse 45, and Allah has created every dabbah, last square bracket, cattle, right square bracket from water, thus of them left square bracket is a kind right square bracket that creeps left square bracket literally, walks right square bracket on its belly, and of them left square bracket is a kind right square bracket that walks on two legs, and of them left square bracket is a kind right square bracket that walks on four. Allah creates whatever He wills. Indeed, Allah is over all things capable. End of translation. That in Arabic is everything that walks on land, either human or beasts or cattle left square bracket animals that are kept on a farm regarded as an asset right square bracket. Each creature that has creepage on the land Allah the Almighty has created from water, even the ant has creeping on the land. And everything that swells is an acceptor of being smaller, and may swell to a degree to the point that you cannot predict its essence. And vice versa, it may grow smaller so you hardly can see it, and you need a microscope to see it. And of the wonders of the creation is that the ant or the mosquito, inside it, there is all the tools of living and its elements, and in it is a life as that of the huge elephant, and of the greatness of the Creator. Allah the Almighty is creating the huge thing that exceeds the awareness for its largeness, and creating the little thing which exceeds the awareness for its littleness. You see not that Big Bin Watch has taken its reputation for its huge size, and after that came that who made a watch which is in the size of the ring stone in which is all the elements of Big Bin. As well, Allah the Almighty has created the huge elephant from the water, and as well is the case of the mosquito which bothers the elephant, although of its smallness. Extolled is Allah the Almighty. And since the water is the base in the creation of every living thing, we found the scientists killing even the minute microbe by preventing it from water, thus it dies. And of that is the treatment of the wounds by the honey which absorbs the liquidity or veils it. Thus the microbe does not find the environment suitable for its living. And this creating is neither in one form nor at constant pattern, but colored and formations. Quote, thus of them left square bracket is a kind right square bracket that creeps left square bracket literally, walks right square bracket on its belly, and of them left square bracket is a kind right square bracket that walks on two legs, and of them left square bracket is a kind right square bracket that walks on four. End of quote. Left square bracket Alnnou'r, verse 45 right square bracket. And walking is the movement of the thing, being described with the walking from one area to another, and the people think that walking is what takes place with the feet. But Allah the Almighty shows us that walking varies. Bullet creeping, bullet two legs, bullet four legs, and our Lord, extolled, has simplified this issue for us in a way that coordinates with the miracleness of the noble Qur'an and abbreviation. Thus, for example, It has not mentioned those creations that walk on 44 legs of the Dabbah, and in the variety of walking methods of the Dabbah are many miracles, which indicate to us Allah the Almighty's ability and wonderfulness in His creation. Therefore, He has said after that, quote, Allah creates whatever He wills, end of quote, left square bracket Alnnou'r, verse 45 right square bracket. Because the verse has not investigated all the types of walking, but it gives us models, and under, quote, creates whatever He wills, end of quote, left square bracket Alnnou'r, verse 45 right square bracket, is located, for example, the 44 legs and other Dabbah, and the verse is a proof of Allah the Almighty's fluency. And as Allah the Almighty has geared man to serve His race, also He has geared the animal to serve its race to secure its elements of life. You see not that the bird feeds on the food leftovers in the teeth of the alligator, thus cleaning them for it. So, what in the mouth of the alligator of yeasts and bacteria is a store of the food of the birds, and in between them, therein is an accordance, being, and harmony, even that the bird which sees the hunter of the alligator, it makes noise to alert the alligator so it escapes. And of walking as well is to move with the culmination, as He has said, Surah Al-Kalam, verse 11. And constantly aspiring, going about with culmination, end of translation. And after giving us the proof that everything is to Him alone, and everything is extolling Him, and everything has no way to go but back to Him, and that He has created every Dabbah from water, Allah the Almighty says, next verse 46. All translations are by Al-House.